Okay, so you've been telling me about getting a high score that surprised you.
Yes.
Now I'm going to ask you some more questions about language learning. At what age should children start to learn a foreign language?
Oh, learning a foreign language. Well, in Vietnam, I think students start learning languages when they are probably about 6 years old, when they go to the first grade. I think it's a suitable time for them because if you study English or other languages too late into your formative years, then I think it will be very difficult to acquire the language. Maybe too soon. If it's too soon, then it create a lot of pressure for them, as before 6 years old you have to have extra curricular activities as well, not just studying formally.
Why do some people struggle to learn a new language?
I guess it's because, again, maybe because they study the language too late into their life. I've had some students who studies English at the age of like 25 or 30, and the ability for their language proficiency was not really high, and and it takes a lot of time for them to fix their pronunciation and learn new vocabulary. And with grammar, I guess that because they learned it the wrong way in the past, it wasn't too good as well, and then it takes them a lot of time to learn grammar, to get their grammar points to be correct.
Why do some people want to learn a new language?
Some people, well, I guess that is it's for their job. Like if you, okay, for work and study, right? Because if you're a high school student, you would like to learn a language to maybe go study abroad. And knowing the language helps them a lot in their study. They can express themselves, and also they can do some research of their own. For adults, right, they would like to learn English, for example, for work, because it's like a common language now. And even if you are communicating with someone from Portuguese, right, maybe they will try to speak English with you. And learning a new language is I think opens up a lot of opportunities for people.
Thank you. What have you found most difficult about learning a new language?
I think there are different types of challenges when it comes to learning a language. I think each language has has their own difficulties. Let's say Chinese, for example. You can see that their alphabetic system is really different than the Latin alphabet. So learning the symbols, right, would be really difficult for learners from English-speaking countries, or even other types of countries that use the Latin alphabet. For those in Vietnam like me, it would be much more difficult to learn languages that have different types of grammar, right? So each language has a set of grammar rules. Some can be a little bit similar, like English and other types of languages like Italian. But for Vietnamese, learning English will be very difficult because the grammar is different.
And what grammar have you found difficult?
Grammar. I guess it's the structure of a sentence. Sometimes some words go before other words. Like in Vietnam, we have noun that comes before adjectives, right? But in English, the adjective comes before noun. And there are also different types of rules, like adding an S onto plural nouns, or getting the correct tense is also difficult for Vietnamese learners, because we have maybe just one tense, and it's not too complicated.
Thank you. That's the end. of the practice test.